Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Mäuschen. It's a tier 9 German heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka Encounter and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat, and he's in platoon in this game with Omen Enraged, who's over there in the Object 430. Okay, the Mäuschen, Type 205. It was an intermediate design between the VK101P by Porsche and the Maus, which was the final design which was actually put into production. They only got through the two versions of the Maus, or two hulls of the Maus, before the Germany surrendered, so it never actually saw action. Although in the game they do have a 128mm gun and a 15... No, it's a 128mm gun, which is the same as the gun on the Maus. In actuality, the Maus was supposed to have a 15cm gun as its main armament. Now, Sly has been trying to mark this for a while. He's got 2 marks on the barrel at the moment, and he's trying for his third. As always, you can see that those people who are trying to mark their vehicle to ensure that they do enough damage, or maximum damage possible, they normally load up with the premium ammo. And, well, he's no exception. He's actually got 45 rounds of premium. And in fact, he's just driven straight in front of a T-43 who was hiding in the bush. And only 5 rounds of HE. Now, as I said, he's got the 128, and with the premium rounds, that will do 311mm of armour, 490 alpha, and with the HE rounds, they'll do 65 and 630 alpha. And Tortoise is saying thank you. I don't know why. I think he's just attracting attention to everyone. Of course, the cap siren going off is nothing to worry about at the moment, because of course this is an encounter game, and it just means that somebody from the enemy team has slipped into the cap. It normally takes twice as long for them to cap out, so we don't need to worry about it for the moment. Now we can see an Object 257 over there. He is keeping an eye on him. Ow! 2 hits at the same time. And he's lost a chunk of hit points. 32% of his health just gone down the plug hole. But he can do significant damage in return, and that was a low roll on the Liberté. Get into position. Took another round from the Jagdtiger, and it looks like the Jagdtiger, well, I'm not sure if he's firing the 128mm gun. I think he is actually. Yeah, he took some damage in the turret ring and bounced around from the CS-44. Tiger. Well, he suffered a critical hit as well, but I suspect that round actually hit the tracks more than anything else. There's one thing about Mäuschen and Maus, I should say, is they do attract a lot of damage. A lot of people fire at them. Now, you do have very thick armour. It's an increase in armour than on the VK101P, and well, Sly's actually supplied us with replays concerning that tank as well. I haven't got around to them yet, but they are definitely in the recording list. It's got the highest HP of any tier 9. It's also got the 2nd heaviest tank in the game. Oh, didn't pan, but actually took a round in his observation device there. It's got 240mm of armour at the front of the turret and 200mm at the front of the hull. But at the sides it's slightly weaker. That's better. He got the cupola on the A base one. Oh, nice one, right through the side of the turret, and takes him out of the game. Gun depression's 8 degrees. It's not the full 10, but well, you can work with it. That CS44 is taking a hell of a risk. Okay, another shot. Oh, didn't pen. He's going to be disappointed about that. Ah, that's better. Low roll though, 440. Now, apart from being the second heaviest tank in the game, it's actually fairly resistant to ramming as well because it's so heavy. You don't really want to ram one of these because you usually come off worse if you do. It also has a fairly low chance of fire, even though the engine is up front and much more susceptible to rounds than if a rear-mounted engine. Okay, SU-101. Oh, no, changed his mind. He's going to go for that Jagdtiger and pace him back. And that's better because he got a high roll this time for 540. Oh, he's taking damage. In fact, Opening Rage got around in there because we saw that damage. And the Jagdtiger's down. Good. Now, where is that SU-101? There he is. Yes, nice shot. Now, high roll again. There's only one enemy left. And he's up on the hill. Will he be able to get any more damage? It's the Object 7032. But he's being swamped by our tanks who are basically just at the edge of the hill. I'm pretty sure that IS-3 on our team would probably like to fire a few rounds up there as well. Opening Rage has already got up to the hill. And the 7032 dies, which means this game is a victory. Well, here's the end of battle stats, and that was the third mark game for SlyMeerkat in the Mäuschen. He managed to pick up a second class tanker from that game, as well as a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 5 exactly, and a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. It wasn't the sort of wild, crazy game that he kind of expected, but I've had the marks myself where that's happened. And it can be a bit of a letdown sometimes, but at least you've got the third mark and it's in the bag. You can see this game took place before the new year. We look at the team score, we can see that he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to the Tortoise with 5,193 hit points. The second highest damage in the game was the Object 430 Omen Enraged, his platoon mate, with 4,139. The third highest damage was the Jagdtiger on the enemy team with 3,757. And, well, there's Sly with 2,516 out of that, so it's not a bad damage. When it came to kills, it was the Tortoise again with 5 kills. 4 kills went for the Ferdinand, and 2 kills went to Sly. And also to the IS-3 on his team, and also 2 kills went to the Jagdtiger, but nobody else on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill other than him. And when it came to base XP, it's the Tortoise again with 1,316, 1,170 went to the Object 430 of Omen Enraged, and 1,026 went to SlyMeerkat. So these were the 3 players who were doing the most during that game. 11 shots fired, 10 direct hits on the enemy, 6 penetrations, damage of 2,516 hit points, of which 540 were at more than 300 meters. That was the shot he fired at the Jagdtiger. 8 hits received from the enemy, 4 of them penetrated, 4 non-penetrations. Yes, it does have thick armor from the front, but you can penetrate the side, and unfortunately when he went into the bowl, he did actually expose his weak spots, his side, to the enemy, and they took advantage of it. 1,560 hit points of damage blocked by armour, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 1,689 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 32,640 credits from the game, 24,480 from personal reserve, 14,688 from battle payments, and then 20,074 from personal missions payouts, so his grand total was 113,098 credits. And even though he used premium ammo throughout, he didn't fire that many, and well, he ended up with a profit of 24,482 credits for the game. 1,026 XP, 239 for playing the platoon and took away 1,770 experience points altogether. So he's got his third mark on this one, but obviously Sly is working on various tanks to get the third mark. So I'm no doubt that we will be seeing him very shortly in another third mark battle very soon. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.